Hello, and welcome. This video is a quick time-lapse of the making of my YouTube banner. Kind of figured it was time to make my own, have a little custom banner. I wanted to showcase some of the characters that you probably have noticed already that I draw over and over and over again on this channel, so yeah, I'm just gonna jump right into it. So for the banner, it really wasn't difficult to decide on all the D&D characters that I have played with and drawn for years at this point, for the most part. I had decided on 3 campaigns total. One of them has 6 players, one of them has 5 players, and then one of them has 3 players. A couple of them were actually still playing. And the other one, which has the 3 players, just has a special place in my heart. When I was first sketching this piece out and setting it up, it took me a really long time to figure out where I wanted everybody to sort of stand on the piece. There was a lot of moving around at the beginning of this. That's why I didn't record it. I was like, I'm not gonna start recording until I'm line working because it's gonna take me forever to figure out where I want all these characters to go. And that was definitely the case. It was definitely a unique challenge though to figure out where I wanted everybody to go. I had to sort of balance a couple of different things as you go along, of course. They have the YouTube banner dimensions and guidelines are very particular and strange, strange in the sense that you wouldn't normally set up your piece to look like this, but I went ahead early on and I got my outlines from YouTube so I could make sure that I knew where everybody was standing, basically. So I had to make sure that they would fit in to whatever I wanted them to show on, whether you're on your phone or on your laptop or even on your TV. If you're on your TV, you get the whole dang thing. So I had to make sure that all of those characters that I wanted really bad to show on some of these banners had to be in specific places, and I had to make sure that colors still worked nicely together. I didn't have to do that much just because I had, I went with the line art look. That's what I usually do anyway, and that's okay. So sometimes those lines can be used to break up the colors. Definitely a little bit helpful there, but I still wanted to keep in mind trying to make sure that I wasn't overlaying just the same colors over and over too much, basically. I hope that makes sense. with that, let's take a look at the final product. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Hey, didn't you just say this is the final product? But when I hover over and see that there's still half the video left, what the heck could possibly be going on? Well, you know that thing that sometimes you do as an artist where you like totally definitely finish a product, like it's done, I'm not going back to it, I don't need to, it looks great. And then you look at it the next day and you're like, no, I know exactly what I need to do. So, let's continue. That bottom row is definitely too bare. There's just nothing going on there. And even though you're only ever gonna see it if you're on the TV, dang it, it just bothers me. Okay, so we're adding characters, but then I was like, who am I gonna add? Oh, I got it. More D&D characters. Specifically from the very first campaign I ever played in, as well as the only campaign that I've ever DM'd. So a couple of these are my players from my campaign that I ran. This of course provided yet another unique challenge of how was I going to place everybody and where. I didn't have the same luxury as I did with the other characters where I could have just placed them pretty much anywhere on the page. These ones all had to be on the bottom page. Luckily, somehow, I made it work. Here I am doing one last shuffle. And then I had some technical difficulties. I lost some footage. Luckily, it wasn't too much of it. And there. Now we get to the end of the piece. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you were thoroughly entertained. If you'd like to stick around to watch more videos of mine, you certainly can. If not, go off, be free. Have a fiendishly wonderful day.